Hello and welcome back to Officina Virtuale. Let's continue our beginner series, our Pulley, and let's start with mechanical design and part design. Part 1, base. Okay. Now we can select our YZ plane, and on this plane we can sketch 3 different circles, 1, 2, and 3. And we can fix this position. We can fix, for example, we can say coincidence between the origin and this circle and the center of this circle, and okay, we can say coincidence between this point and the vertical axis, coincidence, and one more time, coincidence between axis and point, and let's click on OK. We can fix this dimension, this diameter, let's say 20 and 20. And let's say this 60. Okay, we can fix this distance. And this distance 120 and okay. Now we can select our bitangent line like this, and we can obtain our first bitangent line, and we can sketch our second bitangent line. Okay, now we want a normal line like this, and we want coincidence between this point and our circle. Coincidence, okay. We can fix this angle here, let's say 15. We can fix this distance, point and let's say 50. And as you can see here, we've got coincidence. I don't want this condition here. I can delete this condition. Okay. And I can delete this condition because I don't want coincidence between this point and horizontal axis. Okay. I want coincidence between point and our circle. And a second condition, I want tangency between this and this. And okay. Now I can sketch a second line, selecting this point as our first point, and we want coincidence between point and this second circle here. Tangency as first, okay, and then selecting this point and this circle, we want coincidence, and okay. Now we can select these 2 different elements, and using our mirror option, we can, using this element as a reference, we can obtain our mirror operation. And with double click on quick trim, we can delete this, this, and that. Okay. And now exit workbench. With our pad command, we can obtain pad with 2 different millimeters. Let's say 1 with mirror extend, and okay. Now we can sketch something on this surface. For example, 3 different points, first, second, and third point. Okay, we want coincidence between this point and the origin of our system. So, coincidence, okay. Concentricity between this and that. Okay, and concentricity between this and that. And okay. Exit workbench. Now we can use our hole here, and we can sketch a hole on this surface. We want a diameter 8 millimeters. Up to next, and we can fix this position. For example, we can see coincidence between these 2 different points. Okay, coincidence and okay. Exit workbench and okay. We've got our hole here. Now we can use our user pattern. As you can see here, as always, we've got our object selected, but we want object pattern, we want a hole, and as position we can select the sketch, and we can click on OK, and we've got these 3 different points. Okay, now we want second sketch. We can select this surface here, and on this surface we can sketch 3 different points, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, as position we want coincidence between point and vertical axis, coincidence, and as a distance we can say 15. This is our first point. Then we need 2 different points. This could be our second point. We can select coincidence between vertical axis and point, cancel this and this, and we've got coincidence. Okay, now we need to fix the distance between this point and the center of this point. To do that, we can use another point, for example, like this, and we can say concentricity between these different elements. Okay, and now we want a construction element. Okay, now we can fix this distance, and this is 15. The difference between these 2 different points is that this is a construction point and this is a real point. Okay, then we can fix the position. We want coincidence between this and our vertical axis, coincidence, and now we can fix this distance, 20. Now we can click on Exit Workbench, and now selecting our hole feature, we can realize a hole on this surface here, let's say 6 mm. Up to next, we can fix the position, and to fix the position we can say coincidence, for example, between this point and this, and OK. Exit Workbench and OK. Now we can click on our user pattern. We want to select our second hole, this, and to select the position we can use our sketch, our second sketch, our number 5 sketch, and let's click on OK. Now we can hide these 3 different planes with right click, hide and show, and we can add a material. So selecting this object we can select our light beige and apply material and OK, and we can save as base. Save. As always, if you like this content, please consider to subscribe, share and so on. See you soon.